Okay, everybody, we're here. We have the board of directors. We have the president of PITA, Mike Riggs. Mike, thanks for being here tonight. We have Bob, our secretary of PITA, and we have Kay, our director of the PITA, and the one and only Rich Bullard is here with us tonight also. Why are we all together? Why are we doing this video? It's for the 93rd Grand Pacific, happening at the Bend Trap Club in Bend, Oregon, coming up in July. What's the dates on it, Bob? Pop quiz, Bob failed.
I know.
Mike, what's the dates?
It's July, not June this time. July 22nd through the 27th.
Right, yes. And things we're all saying in our sleep as we get closer and closer to the shoot.
Yes.
But we wanted to get everybody together tonight and really just talk about all the planning that you guys have been doing, pulling this shoot together, everything that's been happening really behind the scenes to make this really a phenomenal Grand Pacific. I mean, the word on the street is best Grand Pacific yet, I think, is what I'm hearing. Right, Rich? Isn't that the word on the street?
That's, you know what, everybody I talk to is looking forward to going to that nice, beautiful high desert up there. You know, years past, we get a lot of guys ducking from the East Coast and the West Coast because you get up near that coast over there in Evergreen and it makes it a little tougher target. This thing, I'll tell you what, even John Slinker could whack this one.
You got to see me with my new stock, Rich. Be prepared, my friend. Be prepared. But yeah, that is a really important point. The Bend Trap Club as the host this year, I think that is the reason why a lot of people are looking forward to this. I mean, it's a beautiful club, a beautiful facility. Like Rich is saying, we're expecting some really high scores this season at the Grand Pacific, just with these amazing targets that we're going to be seeing up there. Mike, can you talk just a little bit about that relationship with the Bend Trap Club and how that came together for the 93rd this year?
Yeah, it's going great. I talked to the club today. They're sprucing up the grounds. They're pouring some concrete for an added trap they're adding up there for the practice trap.
Oh, great. Oh, cool.
Everything's on track. All the equipment's dialed, ready to go. They've hired a new club manager, Scott Davis, who used to be at Evergreen, who's running the grounds up there right now, and he knows what he's doing. It's nice that he's up there. All the voice calls will be tuned. Traps are ready to go.
Great. That's great. Well, obviously putting on a phenomenal shoot, having good targets, really important. What kind of targets are we throwing up there?
We're throwing pitch, dome target.
Pitch dome. Okay. And
Pitch,
obviously white
flyer.
flyer,
Pitch,
solid orange.
Orange dome target.
The orange, the real orange dome with the two black rings.
No, and to make it very clear for all these prima donna buddies of mine that don't want to shoot the blackout, it's a pitch target, all orange, folks. It's gonna blow up in that blue desert.
It is.
Hey, and I think it's important to note that the membership last year asked for us to look at a new location. So, I think they're going to be happy when they see targets in Bend.
Well, I mean, you see the pictures of Bend. I mean, Bob, you sent us that really great drone footage. Who got us that drone footage of the club up there?
Julie Spindler did.
Chad and Julie did that from the club there. Chad president.
Well, thank you to Chad and Julie because the people online are loving that video. It really shows off the club and the grounds. Definitely a beautiful club. The drone footage really shows it off. And I think, just the facility itself, the RV spots, the camping area, the beautiful background, beautiful scenery up there. How many RV spots are we out of RV spots? Do we have any available? How's that going?
All the shore power RVs are filled with a short waiting list. There is unlimited space for dry camping, which a lot of us have done. Even EC members chose to dry camp to give those spots to people. But there's plenty of room for that. Bring your generator, come full of water. They're asking you to do that. And they're also asking you, if you're on a 30 amp, don't run both ACs. Try to help reserve the power. Every gun club could have that problem no matter where you are.
Sure.
If everybody goes and turns everything on at once, you're going to have something fail. But back to how many spots are available. There's 100 RV spots that are full, and there's probably 30 or 40 more that are dry camp.
I mean, that's amazing to have all that booked already, and we're only May 14th. So the turnout sounds like it's going to be good. I was looking at the pre-squad numbers that Bob had sent over. Those are going up. Those are really high. You guys tell me, are you tracking ahead of where you were last year around this time for the 93rd?
Slightly ahead of it right now by looking at squad numbers. So
perfect.
And it's looking good with a couple months to go.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, so let's dive in a little bit here. Now, obviously, we're going to talk about the shoot. We're going to talk about what's going on there. But let's talk about we're in Bend. We're out here at the club. It's, what is it, Bob? 20 minutes or so from town, right? As far as
depending on whether you come from the east or the west side of Bend, it's
right.
25 to 35 minutes.
Okay, so we're 25, 35 minutes out of town. So what are most people are going to do? They're going to be hanging out. They're going to shoot. They're going to hang out at the club at night. So let's talk about some of the nightlife and kick it off. I was just looking through the program, which, good news, everybody. The program is basically finished. It's going to be online soon here. Right, Kay? We're getting it up to the website here.
Yep.
So we're putting some of the final touches on it, making sure everything's good to go there. But let's, one of the things that stood out to me is kind of that you guys are making sure that we've got a lot of cool stuff to do at night. So I wanted to kind of take a look at that and really talk about not only the nightlife, but also I want to talk about some of these other options and magnums, silver shootout, all that kind of stuff that you guys are bringing in.